But we stand out here sober, not drunk, sober, coming out here speaking boldly against you people. There's a big difference between that. Only a real man could do that. And the brothers brought out, all the brothers ever brought it out, a man has what they call testes. And that's where you get the word testimony. It comes from the word testes, to be a witness. You gotta have balls to even to be a witness before people, to even give a true testimony. And that's why we carry the book. That's why we carry the Lashon Kadash, which is the holy tongue. Get that.
Isaiah 6, from the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers.
Right, that's what happened to Israel. Israel was left vulnerable. Yahushua was no longer their cover, their shelter, their tower. So what happened? They were open for a game. You know, they were destroyed. That's what's going to happen to America, because America's likened unto a woman just like Israel is too. But no more are they a comely woman. Israel is no longer a comely woman. It just gave you a description on how Israel looked. And it tells you that Yahushua lifted up the Babylon skirt. Okay? And that he found witchcraft, sorceries, you know, the blood of the saints. It's a dirty body of people, man. America too. And their main head, the border of wickedness is Esau. The Edomites, you Caucasians, you Khazars, Amalekites, the one that claimed themselves to be Jews in Israel. Okay? Even the Russians, y'all come from the same stock of Esau.
It says, and the daughter of Zion is as left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
That's why the Most High is going to come back, or he's rebuking America right now, and you two-thirds, because y'all going to receive a judgment as Sodom and Gomorrah, man. But Yahushua had mercy on the 1/3 of the nation of Israel that were striving for righteousness, that stood up, that, you know, stood up for a right cause, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushua, their king. Okay? But Israel should have been destroyed.
It says, hear the word of the Lord, you rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our God, you people of Gomorrah. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, said the Lord. I am full of the burnt offerings of rams and the fat of fed beasts, and I delight not in the blood of bullocks or lambs or of goats.
Yeah, what can you give to the Lord that's going to suffice Yahushua's wrath? What can you give to him? You can't. There's nothing you can give to him. Not your money, not your daughters, not your mothers, not your wives. You know, your money. There's nothing that you can give to Yahushua to take away the judgment. That judgment is already been written and it's sealed. Just like Esau, and today he can't take away once Esau in the court system, he casts a judgment on someone that they're gonna face the death penalty. There's no taking away that death penalty. There's no lifting it up. That action is gonna be followed through. But then why is it that y'all can judge? But when we talk about our Lord judging, y'all have a problem with that, man. I think you know why? It's because y'all deep down y'all know that when he comes, it's gonna be bright, and he can see every spot in your mind, which is your heart, your mind, and he's gonna make the righteous judgment. Y'all are afraid of that. It's like the scriptures say, y'all want to move away the Holy One of Israel. You want to push him aside off the path. That's not going to happen, man. Y'all can get rid of all the brothers in the world right now. Guess what? More will just pop up. It's just like the movie Gremlins. You got Gizmo, water fell on it, and started just producing more gremlins. You know?
Psalms 9 and let's see, Psalms 9 and 6. O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities, their memorial is perished with them.
Now, you're no longer to be a destruction on the earth anymore. Besides about to strip you away of your power.
And their memorial is perished with them. But the Lord shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment, and he shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in time of troubles. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, Lord, has not forsaken them that seek thee.
That's what the elect is doing. The elect are the ones that are putting their trust into him, that are oppressed. Surely a wise man, how to say, surely a wise man, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. So we have a reason and a cause of why we stand up for what we believe in, man. Because Yahweh Shai told us the truth. So we're the ones that are having faith in his name and having faith in what his promises tell us. The rest of you have, y'all failed. Get that one also in, was it 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, where it says like the same thing? He's gonna make righteous judgment, recompense. Yahweh Shai is gonna make himself known. He's you can call him, he is the Ancient of Days. But he's gonna be something new, magnificent. He's gonna be something you've never seen before. He's gonna be like, what do y'all say? Dang, that was out of this world. Damn right, he's out of this world. He's somewhere else. He's from somewhere else. You know?
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter...
Real quick, the scriptures say that heaven is his throne, and judgments come from heaven. Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 4, or chapter 6, I'm sorry, 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Right, it's a righteous thing for Yahweh Shai to recompense tribulation to this world, to the inhabitants of the earth that have troubled the elect, that have troubled and annoyed Yahweh Shai. For what? Their wickedness, their evil works, their iniquity, their adultery, okay? Their lies, especially their lies. Because the scriptures is very, Yahweh Shai hates a liar, man. Yahweh Shai hates manipulative liars, man. Okay? He has many things he hates, but that's one of the biggest ones, man, is a liar. Because what did the devil do? In the beginning, the serpent, he lied. That was the first thing he did, was lie. He used the power of the tongue for wickedness. Because the scriptures say the tongue can bring forth life or death, peace or war.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us. When the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
That way you know that you are safe and sound. Okay? Got this big. Hey, you're safe and sound. You're insecure. You have security. Okay? Because putting your trust in the police force, or in the government, or in your presidents, or your leaders of your political leaders, they will not save you. So you got this nerd, this pig right here, over here. This is the second time driving over here, looking at the sign. You can see it all over his face that he's a crook. He's crooked, man. Proud.
Like what we're doing.
They don't like what we do.
And oh yeah, the police. And we already know the police know. The brothers talk about the FBI and the facial scans and all that.
Yeah, the CIA.
We already know that. But speaking as those two brothers,
the Bible told us, Esau, be not ignorant of Satan's devices. downfalls. You want to throw out your toys out there, your great achievements, your technology. Well, guess what, man? There's brothers out there that are looking deeper into it's just a phone. That is just a new security feature. It's getting further. It's getting closer and closer to the RFID chip, which is what you want to implement. It's what how you want to gain mass control. We already know there ain't no privacy. Any app you download on your phone, it tells you exactly what those apps can get into on your phone, man. It's personal stuff. Your phones, your contacts, pictures.
And to you who have traveled west with us, when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High.
Taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, man. Because Yahushua didn't put us on the earth. This is not a playground. This is a place to learn. This is a place to rehearse the righteous acts. Okay?
Know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power.
Why? Because you don't got the mark. Because you don't got the mark of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So that's your judgment. That's your reward. Is what the word we're always saying is destruction. You're gonna be destroyed in the day of doom. You know? You made a covenant with death, so you're gonna receive the reward of death. Death can't give you life. If you want life, you got to go to the source that provides life. You know, it's like you want to make a covenant with death, but then you expect life at the end. That don't make no sense, dude. That don't make no sense. That's bugged out. Y'all don't use right judgment. That's why I read to y'all the word judgment. That's every day you're making judgment. It's making a proper call. Like you're making the right call for that situation. You're making the right decision. That's what it is. That's all a judgment is. And Yahweh Shai's made the ultimate decision. And judge you righteously, you're gonna be destroyed. That's your sentence. It's destruction. There's nothing you can do or take away. You can try to take the words out of the book, but you can't do it, man.
There's a scripture right here. What brother's saying. Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Verse 4, actually. Amos 3 and 4. Will a lion roar in the forest when he hath no prey? Yeah. Will a young lion cry out of his den if he had taken nothing? Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth where no gin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
Right, and like the scriptures say, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and no one be afraid? Right now you're not, because you know the Lord already told us they're not going to listen. There's going to come another great one. Like the scriptures say, the Lord shall visit the earth with thunder, lightning, tempest, and great earthquake. Y'all going to feel him coming, man. He's going to open the gates of hell, and people are going to start showing their true colors. Like the brothers say, Esau's about to show his true horns. And check it out, this is what's going on in the oil field right now here in Texas. Here in Texas, there's been a huge layoff because of the large supply of oil and gas that they accumulated over the past, few years. But majorly this past 2 years, they've accumulated a lot of oil supply, man. So it's that supply and demand. So now the cost of oil has dropped, the barrel of the oil. So they're laying off people, they're shutting down rigs, what have you. But check it out, this is what's going on in the oil field. That they're becoming more what they call cutthroat, meaning that every man is to himself. You better do what you're supposed to, if not, they're gonna get rid of you. But before it wasn't like that. It was all fun and games, and motherfuckers would go to work drunk, partying the night before, But now it's become so strict because there's a lot of money involved in the oil field. A lot of money is being put into these rigs for it to be drilled into the earth. See what I'm saying? So that's what's going on in there. It's a serious thing. And to you people, y'all think it's, oh, the gas prices have fallen and we got more time to play. We have more money to spend. No, it's always been that way, supply and demand. It goes up and down, fluctuates. Esau knows what he's doing. Esau has what they call, it's part of that silent weapons of quiet wars. He knows how to make a man feel like he's up here and then drop him straight down right here. And he uses the work, money, you know, pay rates increase. You know, so what was that one you were reading?
Amos.
Read that part again and blow the city in the trumpet.
Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Right, and you shall not be afraid, man. Yahweh Shai is going to make y'all very afraid. Like I was saying, when the gates of hell are opened up, and everybody starts showing their true horns, y'all people are going to be afraid. Y'all going to know that, damn, you know, what do I got? What can I do? I should have been acting right, because Yahweh Shai told you, seek the Lord while he still may be found. Seek him in thy youth, not when you fulfilled all your bullshit, and then when hell presents itself in your face, death, you want to make a 180-degree turn. No, because right there it's going to be cutthroat. He's going to cut you. You're done. That's why in Ezekiel 9 it says that go into the city, mark those that you know that are part of the Lord. Matter of fact, get it real quick. That was it on Amos?
Yeah. I had another scripture verse after that. Which one did you just tell me to read? Oh,
Ezekiel 9.
Ezekiel 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men, and sign that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right, that sign cry for the abominations that are done thereof, man. Not when death is presented to you, when your judgment is presented to you. It's going to be a cutthroat deal in that time, you know?
And to the others he said in my hearing, go you after him to the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
And who gave Ezekiel that authority to write that and to do that? It was Yahweh Shai.
But come not near any man upon whom is a mark.
Right, those that have the mark, you're safe. You're gonna be, the Yahweh Shai has you, man. You're not gonna be touched. Why? Because you were doing what you're supposed to. You were doing what you were supposed to do. That's it.
He said, and began at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. And he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth, and they went forth and slew in the city. And it came to pass while they were slaying them, and I was left, that I fell upon my face and cried, and said, our Lord God, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel, and the pouring out of thy fury upon Jerusalem? Then said he unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceeding great.
It's exceeding great, man. You know? Look at a man of the Lord. He was afraid too himself, seeing the destruction of Israel. Meaning, like, man, you can utterly destroy all Israel. There was a lot of people dying. That's why Yahweh Shai said that many are called, but few are chosen. And the broad, the straight gate, those that enter the broad gate, the wide and broad gate, destruction is what, you know, destruction is there. But enter ye the straight gate, the narrow gate, which, you know, you will find eternal life. And as Ezra tells you how only one man can go in there at, but on the left and right